Welcome back, psychonauts, to Nature Rune. Today, we're diving deep into the wild, cosmic, and sometimes downright bizarre world of psychedelic trip reports. We've got 3 incredible stories featuring mushrooms and DMT that'll take you from alien encounters to mind-melting revelations. If you love exploring the edges of consciousness, hit that like button right now, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a trip. Let's get started. Our first story comes from Jake, shared on narrated.org on July 5, 2018, titled Meeting with an Alien Entity. Jake, a 19-year-old with plenty of psychedelic experience, decided to mix mushrooms and DMT with his friends S and J on a cloudy day in the mountains. It started simple. Jake ate 1.5 grams of dried mushrooms on the drive up, while S dropped some acid. After hiking into the forest, Jake added another half gram, and Jay took a gram. About an hour in, Jake smoked some weed to crank up the vibes. The trees were breathing, the air felt alive, classic mushroom magic. But then, things got weird. 3 hours in, they loaded a bong with parsley and DMT for S. As S blasted off, Jake and Jay stepped away, and that's when Jake felt it. A humming, like a UFO hovering above, filled the air. He turned and saw an alien face staring at him from an aspen tree. It wasn't static, its expression shifted with their conversation's vibe. Later, 5 hours into the trip, Jake smoked DMT himself. He took 3 huge hits to Spangel's Divine Moments of Truth, and bam, he was in hyperspace. A tall gray entity greeted him, the same presence he felt earlier. It showed him his life, his job, his girlfriend, his friends, urging gratitude. Then, on a second DMT hit, Shiva appeared, guiding him to a temple and advising him to study Hinduism for happiness. Jake came back ecstatic, planning his next cosmic rendezvous. What do you think? Was this an alien guide or his mind playing tricks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Next up, we've got James' wild ride from narrated.org, posted December 17, 2001, called Worst Experience of My Life. This one's a roller coaster, so buckle up. It was 5 p.m. when James and his friend Lewis each took a hit of DMT in Lewis' room. For James, it was his first time. The music was perfect, the vibes were chill, and within minutes, he felt a nitrous-like rush, another world, but not quite. By 5:30, the DMT faded, and James was buzzing with positivity. So, naturally, he grabbed a handful of shrooms, about 2 grams, he guessed, and downed them. 30 minutes later, the mushrooms hit hard. His vision blurred, his body felt like it was melting, and his mind spiraled into chaos. He couldn't move, couldn't speak, just pure terror. Lewis tried to calm him, saying, "It's just the shrooms, man, you're fine." But James was convinced he'd lost his sanity forever. Hours dragged on until Lewis smoked some weed with him at midnight, pulling him back to reality. By the end, James sat in his room, smiling, wondering, was it the drugs, or his own life breaking through? Have you ever had a trip turn dark like this? Share your stories in the comments, I read every one. Our final tale is from Gracie and Zarkov, posted on narrated.org June 14, 2000, titled A Tryptamine Expedition. This one's a psychedelic power couple's journey into the unknown. Gracie had been seeing a visible language on DMT, while Zarkov struggled to break through. One day, a mushroom voice told Gracie to build a fantasy world, a Bronze Age planet ruled by priestesses, and show it to Zarkov. Skeptical but curious, Zarkov agreed. Their plan? Hit DMT at noon, then mushrooms later if it felt right. They each smoked 100 to 150 milligrams of DMT across 4 trips that Saturday. The sunlight turned exquisite, and Zarkov felt glorious. At 2 p.m., after fasting all week, they each ate 5 grams of potent stropharia mushrooms. 30 minutes in, closed-eye visions erupted, and they retreated to a dark trip room. For Zarkov, it was unreal. He couldn't resist a trance, seeing alien landscapes while Gracie saw none of it, just a jeweled room. Any attempt to stay grounded gave him cramps and vertigo. They never synced into Gracie's world, but the trip left them awestruck. Was this a glimpse beyond reality? Let me know what you think. That's it for today's mind-bending journey through mushrooms and DMT. If these stories blew your mind, or if you've got your own to share, smash that like button, drop a comment, and share this video with your fellow explorers. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We've got more psychedelic tales coming your way every Friday at 4 p.m. CST. Want more? Click the video on your screen now for another wild ride into the unknown. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next trip. Stay curious, stay safe, and keep exploring.